What's up guys, today I'm going to be comparing the moyu rs3m 2020 to the X-Men Tornado V2M. So I'm going to be comparing them on 4 factors: price, customizability, performance, and feel. On each factor I'll be rating them out of 10, and keep in mind this is only between these 2 cubes. And if in a different video I say one of the ratings is slightly different, that's because again it's only between 2 cubes, not any other cubes. So starting with price. The X-Men Tornado V2M is $25, which is a very reasonable price for what you get, but the moyu rs3m 2020 is $9, which is insane value. So normally the X-Men Tornado V2M gets the best price rating, but I'm going to make this a solid 9.5 because of its value. It's such a good value, and I'm going to make the X-Men Tornado V2M an 8. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, I am allowed to do 0.5s because why not? Now, before we get on to feel, I just want to say, sorry I haven't uploaded for a while. I've been feeling sick and haven't had the energy. Also, it was super hot where I live, so my camera kept overheating, which kind of sucked, so I couldn't really film. Oh my gosh, that's a chicken. So now, feel. The X-Men Tornado V2M feels very compact and solid and controllable and very fast, which I really like about it. It's one of the cubes that I like the most in terms of feel. Next is the rs3m 2020. It has more of a classy feel, and it's louder, which I also really like. At the same time, it feels a little bit less stable, but not in a bad way. Kind of in a way that's like, hey, I can turn faster because I'm less stable, but you still feel like it's stable, even though I feel like I make more turning mistakes with this. It doesn't feel as compact as the Tornado V2, but I really like the feel. It's just very different and also very good, and you can turn it with ease. So I'm going to give these both a 9 on feel because, well, they both feel very good, and even though they feel different, I don't think one feels better than the other. So 9 and 9. Next is performance. So this is corner twists, corner cutting, and pops. So starting out with the rs3m 2020, corner cutting is quite easy. 45 degrees. Good, more, easy, even more, can't do it, more, yeah, so about there. It's quite easy. Oh wow, I didn't know this cube was so good. Oh my gosh, wait, what? So it can do almost line to line forward here. Well, maybe that's not called line to line, but if you kind of put the corner along the line, it can do that mostly. And then backwards, not there. There. Oh my gosh, that's easy. 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 No way. Oh my gosh. That's actually really good, especially for the price. Now, let's look at corner cutting on this. 45 degrees. That's harder. More. Uh-oh. Can't do it. Keep in mind the CH version, or Cuber's home version of this cube, can have better corner cutting. I've made another video on that, linked up there, but the normal version, yeah, it's not able to do what the rs3m could do. And backwards, nope. Not as good backwards. So better corner cutting on the rs3m 2020. Now let's talk about corner twists. So this one is actually very hard to corner twist. Wait, this one is almost impossible to corner twist. Ugh, I feel like I'm gonna break a piece if I keep going. Yeah, finally, but it's very hard to corner twist is the point. Actually, yeah, very hard, especially with your fingers hitting it like that. It's actually slightly easier on the X-Men Tornado V2M, but keep in mind both of these cubes are exceptionally hard to corner twist. The X-Men Tornado V2M is just slightly easier. Now, talking about pops, this one, I feel like it has popped when you sometimes pull up like that, which is not a common thing in a solve, but sometimes in an algorithm I do that. But it doesn't pop that much. With the X-Men Tornado V2M, I haven't had a single pop. So I think this one's slightly better on popping. Like, in my 1,000 or so solves with it, I haven't had a single pop, which I think is incredible. So because this has better corner cutting and corner twists, and this has better popping, I'm going to give the rs3m 2020 a 9, and the X-Men Tornado V2M a 7.5. Now, last of all, customizability. This is normally the longest one. So, on the X-Men Tornado V2M, when you go under the center caps, you have this. Basically, you can change spring strength and elasticity, or how much it flexes and how easy it is to flex, using this super simple tool in those holes and just turning counterclockwise or clockwise, which I think is the best customizability system so far. Now on magnets, you can barely see it. There's a minus and a plus, and there's 5 different settings to change the magnets, but you can't really see them on camera because my camera's not that great close in. Next is the rs3m 2020. This has this blue thing around the screw with notches. So the blue thing can be adjusted by this. You just turn counterclockwise and you can hear clicks until it clicks back down again. Hear that louder click and it's back. And it has, I think, 7 settings. I'm not 100% sure. You know what? Let's count. I was wrong. 8 settings. Anyway, it also has a screw which you can adjust with a screwdriver, which is very simple. You gotta adjust it and make sure you adjust the same amount on each side, which can be kind of time consuming. That's a tongue twister if I've ever seen one. And for magnets, there's no customizability. No way to adjust them. So overall, I think this has a better customizability system because you can adjust the magnets. You only need 1 tool compared to the 2 of the moyu WRM 2021, and under the center cap, it's easier. And since this one can't adjust magnets and it takes more tools, I don't like it as much. So I'm gonna give this a 9 on customizability, and I'm gonna give this one a 7.5. But to give you an idea of customizability on a spectrum, so if this is really bad and this is really good, the Tornado would probably be right here, and the moyu WRM 2020 and the rs3m 2020 would probably be about here. So a traditional screw would be about here. If we use my mirror blocks as a traditional screw. And of course, no customizability would be right there. So better than a traditional screw, but not as good as the X-Men Tornado V2M system. And something like the GAN 11M Pro would be about here. By the way, this isn't actually the GAN 11M Pro. So now that we're done with customizability, we're done with all the factors. Some quick math later. So in the end, the X-Men Tornado V2M got 33.5, and the moyu rs3m 2020 got 35. So rs3m is the winner. But if you take out price, these cubes exactly tie. Also, if at any point in this video I said moyu WRM 2021 by accident, that's because I use that cube a lot and I just confuse the names. But anyway, I think this one actually has a slightly better feel, but because I'm more explain feel, not give it a higher number, because different people prefer different things, I would say that this one would be slightly higher on feel. For me, I still main this one because I like the feel more, but again, feel is completely just different between people, so yeah, overall, they tie, but if you add in price, the rs3m 2020 is the winner. Oh, and fun fact, while I'm recording this, right as I said 2020 there, the recording time just got to 20 minutes and 20 seconds. It's kind of funny. Of course, it's different in the video because I edit some things out. But yeah, rs3m is the winner. X-Men Tornado V2M, very close second, although I think this cube is actually better, but again, cheaper price, so better value. And yeah, that concludes this video. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. I know literally every YouTuber tells you to subscribe, but it really helps me out a lot. And I'm so close to 200 subscribers, I really appreciate it. But yeah, bye guys, and I'll see you next time with a new video.